Good day, YouTube tribe. I'm back here another blessed day, bringing you guys more money messages. I know everyone is doing well. It is Wednesday, December 10th. Um, I just want to wish everyone well wishes, happy holidays. I know life is treating you guys well, and if it's not, put it in the comments. Let's talk about it. And I know that these cards are bringing everyone who, intends to receive the message clarity on their freedoms, their abundance, their life journey, um, and the techniques that they're using. Maybe this is bringing clarity on different ways to use your techniques or different frequencies to vibrate with. I just well wishes to everybody, and I know that these messages are getting to those whom intend to receive them, and I know that these messages are doing good. They're doing what they're set out to do, which is good. Bring clarity to people and bring attention to your awareness. Bring attention to the frequency that you're giving, that you're vibrating in your universe. Because I explain this to my family, but not many people get it. We all live on the same planet, but we all have different universes. So we're all experiencing different things. Yeah, we're all living here, in the here and now. Well, not all of us, but most of us are. And a lot of people have different experiences, and it's so sad that it takes people, sometimes it takes humbling moments for people to realize, okay, I have a higher being. There's something more than just this skin and bones and blood and flesh. There's something more operating within me that I can tune into and get guidance. And I it's sad because yeah, sometimes it takes humbling moments for people to realize that. And I feel like it's never too late to start your journey. Everyone's put on their journey at different times in life. Like I always tell my kids, we don't all reach the finish line at the same damn time. We're running the same race, but there's no way we're all making it to the finish line at the same time, winning the same prizes. It just don't work like that. So, needless to say, let's get into our messages. Welcome my new listeners. Welcome my returning listeners. I'm so appreciative to see the numbers on my channel go up, mainly for the views, because that lets me know that these videos are getting traction and people are tuning in and people are becoming more aware. So I really appreciate everyone who's here now, everyone who's returning, and everyone who's new. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Thank you. So, like I've said before, I have separated the deck by using the introduction card, which I haven't even read lately. I might read it today, but we'll set it here for now. If it'll stay up. There we go. I have separated the deck to the cards that have not been pulled to the cards that have been pulled. So this deck these are the cards that have already been pulled. I'll just set them there because you really don't need to see them. These are the cards that have not been pulled yet. So again, I'm doing these messages almost every day, and I know that the end of the month is nearing. So I'm sure as the weeks go on, the days go on, whatever, these I'm going to be pulling these and putting them in those decks, and by the beginning of the year, I'll be starting on my new love deck because love is money, money is love. Let's get it. I feel good about these cards. I had a wonderful day. I'm knowing everyone else has, and if you haven't, again, let's talk about it. Put it in the comments. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I had such a funny day today. I'll take those two that flipped over. We have 2 and 35 that flipped over. I'll set it there. I had such a funny day. Shout out to my co-creator, Infinite Love, because we just find the fun in life. We have our moments and shit. We're spirits having human experiences, and these experiences don't be, you know, as pleasant as we would like for them to be most of the time, but we can always find the laughter in it. We really can. Like, and you have to find the laughter in your day. You have to find the beauty in your day. You have to find the magic in your day. And when I say find, you don't have to look far for it. You don't have to look hard and far for it. It'll just pop up. Like some funny shit'll just happen, or some magical shit'll just happen, and you're like, damn, that's dope. I created that. I created that. So these two, we'll do four tonight because we are trying to get through the rest of the cards in this deck. So we will go ahead and do four tonight. Let me move that, put that there. So we have 53. Oops, my bad. I have the camera turned towards the angle because I'm looking down on it. So we have 53, 39. Can you guys see that? 35 and 2. Let's get to, I guess I was going to move those, but I'll leave them there. I will start with 2. The cards just slid down. Okay. I know my space isn't, I hope, but y'all get the gist of it. Y'all see what I'm trying to do here. Like, come on now. Y'all see what I'm doing here. I'm not trying, I'm doing. You got to correct yourself. You have to be mindful of what you mentioned. You have to be very mindful of the things you mentioned. And Mello Will said it the best. Set my intention and be mindful of what I mention. You have to be mindful of what you're mentioning. You're not trying, you're doing. Get on your IMs. Like I said, the freedom trackers. Get on those IMs. For my new listeners, the IMs are just everything that you want, that you desire. So you desire abundance. I am abundant. I'm prosperous. Your IAMs can be everything. I am all the freedoms that wealth affords. I'm a universal winner. I am the universe's favorite. I am pure luck. I am extreme wealth. I am vibrant health. I am clarity. I am freedom. I am love. I am beauty. I am magic. Your IAMs are your freedom trackers. Get on your IAMs. Like, go on a tangent with them things. That's what I do. Excuse me, as I adjust everything. I just go on a tangent with them. And today, I actually went on my Snapchat and recorded my voice with my IMs. And Snapchat will give you, if you hold the button, you can record for 3 minutes. So I did 3 minutes of my IMs, and I'm just going to keep running those back. I'm going to save them somewhere. Well, I'll save them in Snapchat, and I believe I can just keep playing them, or I can download them to my phone and loop them. I'm sure it's a way to do that, and I'm gonna figure out the way to do it because I like hearing my voice. I like hearing me talk about how abundant my life is. I love hearing me talk about how magical things are working out for me, how abundance always finds me, how I'm living in this body, and it's such an amazing body. My body has housed 3 children for 9 months at a time, healthily, happily, with no issues. That's such a blessing. My body functions properly all through the day and night. I don't have to check in with nothing. So I love my body. I'm so appreciative of my body. Do I do the right things all the time? No. Do I exercise like I'm supposed to? No. But I do give appreciation to my body functioning and being what I need it to be, what I desire it to be. So maybe that's another method that you guys can use. Record your voice if you haven't done that already. Record your voice with your freedom trackers or your affirmations. Why is my life so wonderful? Why are things always working out in my favor? Why am I so loved and appreciated? Try that method. Here we go. Card number 2, you can be born the second day of the month, the second month of the year, or you can be life path number 2. I know these numbers just resonate however they do for you all, but 2 might be a significant number. You may have a 2-year-old child. You just, however it resonates. I will tell my story as I want it to be. And that's just what I was doing. That's what my I ams are. I'm telling my story the way I want it to be. Or you can journal your story the way you want it to be, how you found true love, how you really started the process and the journey of loving yourself, how you started the process and the journey of going within for answers instead of looking outside, different entities or different people. You start looking within for your answer. Start telling those stories. Start telling that story about your life. If you let your dominant intention be to revise and improve the content of the story you tell every day of your life, It is our absolute promise to you that your life will become that ever improving story. For by the powerful law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. It must be. So start telling those stories of what you are. I am, I am, I am. Isn't it nice that? Wouldn't it be nice if? Just start telling the story the way you want it. Wouldn't it be nice if I won the lottery tonight? If I won a lottery jackpot prize of over six figures tonight? Wouldn't that be nice? Start telling those type stories. Start telling the story of, okay, what your abundance does for yourself, not only for yourself, but for your family. And to start telling the story of how you're living in and loving in your purpose. Because purpose is service, you guys. Card number 2. Ooh, my space is just spacing, huh? Move that back. Set that right there. Let's go with card number 53, which is 8. Infinite. Everybody loves 8. I love 8. Appreciation and love are identical vibrations. Let's read about it. Appreciation and love are identical vibrations. Appreciation is the vibration of alignment with who you are. Appreciation is the absence of everything that feels bad and the presence of everything that feels good. When you focus upon what you want, when you tell the story of how you want your life to be, you will come closer and closer to the vicinity of appreciation. And when you reach it, it will pull you toward all things that you consider to be good in a very powerful way. Well, grab me up, snatch me the fuck up by the collar, because I can go on an appreciation rant. I talked about this in the video, I believe it was yesterday. Start being appreciative of the things that you don't even see. Just be appreciative of your desires, because your desires are memories of things that you've already lived, memories of things that you've already experienced. So be appreciative of that. Be appreciative of finding the love of your life, having a successful business, living in the home of your dreams, being of vibrant health, being of purpose, and being of service to those in your community. Appreciate just everything in life, being healthy, being wise, being wonderful, being beautiful, being magical. Appreciate the universe always supplying to your very need. Appreciate the universe supplying you abundantly. Even if you don't feel that way, it's okay. It's truly okay. Because when you talk about it and you speak about it with such conviction, you start to feel it. Like I start to feel it like it's actually, just rising up in my soul, like it's a fire being lit, and I'm just getting warmer and warmer and warmer and hotter and hotter and hotter, and bam. What did it say? It will pull you toward all things that you consider to be good in a very powerful way. And that's why I said, snatch me up. You know, your mama used to snatch you up when you was little and you be fucking up. Snatch me up. Snatch me up. Like Damon did Money Mike in, I think, what's that, Friday After Next? Or Next Friday, one of the movies. Snatch me up, universe. Because I give appreciation for everything, even when things aren't going the way I want them to. And trust me, it happens more often than not. I don't even pay it no attention. I'm like, this is not the fuck real. I did not expect this. I did not call this in, so this is not real. But in all actuality, there are things that do not go my way. There are things that I'd be like, why? What in the shit fuck is this? There are some days where I'm like, universe, I don't need to see a fuck thing else. Please just, I don't need to see nothing else but good with a T at the end. Good. I can't go, some days I'll be like, here you go. Here, take all that. Take all that. My hands are full and heavy. So there's days that, things don't go my way, but I still find the laughter in the day. I still find the love in the day. I still find the beauty, the magic, the abundance, the prosperity of the day. Go on your appreciation rants and see how good that makes you feel. I like this card. Appreciation and love are identical vibrations. So I'm wondering, can you say, instead of I appreciate, I love? I guess you can. if they're identical vibrations. I love it when I open my Chase bank account and there's $93,647.07. I love that because I remember a day when it was -7 cents, -$7, -$9. So I'm so appreciative and I love seeing large amounts of money in my bank account. I love it when my children listen to me and they take my advice not because I think I'm smarter, because I've already been through the mud and I see them headed that same direction. All my parents out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I appreciate and love it when my children listen and take heed and listen. So I got to add that to my appreciation rant too, because when they don't listen and then they spin the block with the same bullshit that I just warned them about, and your boots on muddy and shit, your face on muddy and fucked up and shit, over some shit that I'd have warned you about. Whew. Shout out to all the parents out there. Grandparents, biological parents, foster parents, guardianships, all shout out to all y'all, because y'all know what it is. Okay, so we have card 39, which is 12. And 39 may be your life path number. 12 may be your life path number. You may be born the 12th day of the month, like moi, or you might be born the 12th month of the year. The law of attraction responds to my vibration. Yes, it does. I talked about this. I'm always talking. I'm gonna stop saying that because I'm always talking about something. But I did mention this in another video where the card was asking, what are you offering the universe? Because it's responding to your vibration. So are you offering chaotic situations? Are you offering beauty? Are you offering abundance? Are you offering hate? Are you offering anger? That's a really good question. There we go. A belief is nothing more than a chronic pattern of thought, and you have the ability, if you try even a little bit, to begin a new pattern, to tell a new story, to achieve a different vibration, and to change your point of attraction. The law of attraction is responding to your vibration, and you can easily change your vibrational point of attraction by visualizing the lifestyle you desire and holding your attention upon those images until you begin to feel relief, which will indicate that a true vibrational shift has occurred. So, when you are visualizing, I've heard people, in comments, I've not heard, but I've seen people in other YouTubers' comments talk about, okay, I close my eyes and I don't see nothing. Okay, keep them closed until you do see something. Or people be like, I close my eyes and I don't feel anything. Okay, what are you seeing that's causing you not to feel anything? Because I know when I close my eyes, and this was a process, it's not something that just happened. I started doing it Monday morning and I got it Monday morning. No, this was a process. But now that I'm further into my journey, like there's so many different techniques and stuff that people have come about with. Um, for the longest time, I wasn't doing visualization. I was doing affirmations. I would journal sometime. Like now in my journey, I journal more often. But beginning, I'm not writing shit down. I don't feel like doing all that. Gotta cook dinner, work, get the kids together, and I'm writing out homework and shit. I don't feel like right now. Just wasn't doing it. And I was manifesting, but not at a rapid rate. Things were coming, but I felt like early in my journey, I was creating my life by default. I was just throwing shit up in the air and whatever stuck. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna rock with that. Now I'm learning and I'm practicing to create my life by design, and it's so much more beautiful. So when I close my eyes, I see myself wherever it is that I want to be. If it's me driving my brand new metallic mineral white 2023 BMW X5 with the 7,000 miles on it, and I'm on the freeway and I'm headed to the mall or I'm going to the grocery store and want to visit my family, I see myself, I see the freeway signs, I see what I'm wearing, I see the interior, I feel it, I smell it, I see my purse sitting in the passenger seat because baby always got to ride with me. And I see it and I feel it. and I feel like, oh, okay, like I'm doing the things that I want to do. Picture yourself doing the things you want to do. If it's taking a cruise, picture yourself getting to the port, getting on the cruise, unpacking, going on the deck, partying. Picture that type stuff. If it's being married, picture yourself already married to your ideal mate. You guys are living together, just a healthy relationship. Picture that stuff. And hold it as long as you can. Yeah, we all get distracted at times, and sometimes my visions don't stick. Like I find myself sometimes like, dang, I don't know where my mind drifted off to, but I was focused and now I'm not focused. So just be mindful of that. But close your eyes and see the life that you desire. It's so easy. I feel like we make shit hard and then we like it because it gives us something to talk about. You ever met people that just like to complain? And then I'm like, I've known people like that. I'm like, my mom used to be like, well, just try to steer them in the right direction. No, they where they want to be. They like complaining. Some people like having shit to complain about. Because when you offer a solution for something and they reject or decline the solution, oh, you where you want to be. So I'm gonna leave you right there. You are definitely where you want to be. We have card 35. Oh, we have 53 and 35. I love that. So 8, again, you could be, well, 8 is infinite. Everybody resonates with that, or mostly everybody. You can be born the 8th month of the year, the 8th day of a month. 8 may be your life path number. 35 might be your life path number. You may be 35, or 35 was just a golden age for you, however it resonates. Money isn't everything, but infinite love, there's a but. Big Pokey! If you know, you know. Okay, you were right when you think money isn't everything. You certainly don't need money to have joy in your experience, but in your society where so much of what you live is tied to money in some way, most of you associate money with freedom. Mm. And since freedom is a basic tenet of your being, then coming into alignment with money will help you establish a balanced footing that will be of value to you in all other aspects of your experience. Excuse me. These videos are not edited once again. So if I stumble over words or something, I apologize. Yeah. But a lot of us do associate money with freedom. And I do because I know what money will do for me. Um, I know how money would free up my time for things. Like having an abundance of money means, okay, I don't have to work as hard in other aspects of life. Like I have an abundance of money. Say somebody's clocking in at a 9 to 5, but they got like an inheritance or something. You got like, let's say, a $670,000 inheritance. I've known people who have gotten good money from wherever and they're still working part-time just to keep themselves busy, but the money has freed up their time. So instead of working 60 to 80 hours a week, they bust that bitch down. Oh, I'm working 15 to 17 hours a week, if that. So money is, I do associate it with freedom, and I feel like a lot of people do, because what money does for us, it gives us freedom. It gives us the freedom to shop freely everywhere we go. We're not cringing when we're filling up the basket with the things that we need, but our bank account may not balance with that. Money gives us the freedom to provide for our families. If we have an abundance of money, we can provide in excess. Excess meaning my cup runneth over. So here I'm gonna give to you from the runneth over. And I still have more than enough to meet my needs, to meet and exceed my needs. So I do associate money with freedom, because with money, say like you have an abundance of money, there's no limit to what you can do. You want to go on vacation? Okay, you go on vacation. You want to buy a new car? Okay, you go buy a new car. You see a new house that you want? You can buy your new house. Or you want to build a home? You can hire the contractors and architects to build your home. A lot of people ain't doing that shit on a 9 to 5 salary. So I feel like money does provide freedom. Money is associated with freedom. Money is a tool for me to build the freedom that I desire, to live freely. I don't like going to the store and I'm putting stuff back or I'm looking at prices. No, I just like to go and grab everything. I like it, I'm getting it. I don't want to look at price tags. And money does that for me. Money has me in the mall not looking at price tags. If I like it, I'm buying it. I don't think twice and I don't cringe when I get up to the register and they're like, "Oh, your total is $793.14." I'm not cringing. I got a credit card for that, or I have cash for that. So get comfortable with money, you guys. Yeah, money is a tool that will build the free life that you desire. And if you don't associate money with freedom, let me know. What do you associate money with? I'd like to know, because I'm not, my views aren't always, just the end all be all. My views are what I've experienced and what works for me. But I know that that's not everybody's experience. Money, they say money don't buy health, or don't buy life, or don't buy happiness. But I see a lot of rich motherfuckers that are living their best life, healthy than a bitch, happy than a bitch. So test me with the riches and the wealth. Test us with that. Because I'm not saying that, there are people who are suffering from certain ailments that money can't buy. But I can only speak for my life. I'm not suffering from any ailments, thank God. So money would allot me more freedom. Money would give me more happiness. Would money make me happy? No, because I'm already happy. Happiness is within. I'm happy with the God in me. But money would bring about more things for me to smile at, for me to share with my loved ones, for me to share with those whom I encounter, for me to build my 501c3, to donate and generate the funds for the needy, not only during the holiday time, but year round. My vision is to do it every quarter, depending on how the funds are flowing in. But I'd like to do it every month, giving to shelters, providing them with whatever it is that they need. They always need toiletries or socks and clothes and shoes and, just living in my purpose, being of service. Money would allow me to do that on a more continuous basis. On Money would affect my impact. Money would expand my impact of service. So when people say, there are some people like, "Oh, money's that mean green." No, not to me. Ain't nothing mean about it. Money ain't never been mean to me. Money's always been lovely and nice and peaceful with me, and I'm gentle with it, so it comes back for more. It comes back and it invites its friends, its cousins, its family members. So we have to be mindful of how we feel about money, because you may be repelling it. If you don't feel like you're associating money with something positive, and to me, freedom is, that's what we're all working for. We're all working towards freedom. If you're not associating money with something positive, I like to know what you're associating it with. Because, like I said before, money pays for gym memberships. Money pays for the good vitamins and good supplements that you put in your body. Money pays for the juice that I like to go get every morning because I don't feel like juicing my damn self. Money pays for all the organic vegetables and fruits that you planted in your garden. Money pays for the water that you use to water your garden so that your seeds can blossom into the fruit, the cucumbers, the tomatoes, whatever it is that you planted, the okra. Money is associated with freedom for me.